What's happening, folks? Kevin here from SportsBoxBreaks.com, coming at you live Wednesday, June 29th, 2022. We are breaking 2022 Onyx Vintage Baseball. This is the full case. Choose team break number one. Who has who in the break? Arizona Diamondbacks going to Michael L. We got the Braves for Travis S. We got the Orioles for Josh G. Boston Red Sox going to Peter C. We got several teams that had no hits and therefore were not sold in this one. The Cubbies and the White Sox were no hits each. So there will be no Cubbies, will be no White Sox owner. The Reds go to Joe W. The Guardians were a no-hit spot, so they have no owner as well. Colorado Rockies going to Travis S. We got the Tigers going to JRG. Astros for Tony K. We got the Royals and the Angels going to Mike T. The Dodgers and the Marlins going to Josh G. Milwaukee Brewers, Travis S. We got the Minnesota Twins as a no-hit team, so they will not have an owner. We got the Mets going to JRG. We got the Yankees for David S. Oakland A's going to Josh G. Philadelphia Phillies going to Travis S. Pittsburgh Pirates going to Joe W. Padres no-hit spot, no owner on the Padres. San Francisco Giants, Travis S. Mariners, Aaron F. St. Louis Cardinals, Josh G. Tampa Bay Rays, Tony K. Texas Rangers, final spot to get picked up to close it out, going to Tommy K. Toronto Blue Jays going to Josh G. Washington Nationals are a no-hit spot, so they do not have an owner. And then there is a 31st spot that is sold in the product, which belongs to all the prospects designated as such as prospect, and that prospect spot is owned by Torian T. All right, here we go, guys. 24 boxes coming up here. Let's see how they have these boxes. U-line box. It's like the new hotness, right? Topps is even doing these U-line boxes. Let's see what we can do. These are, look at how loosey-goosey these are. Like, obviously this isn't a an actual like factory fit box to 24, but that's just the way Onyx Vintage does it, I suppose. Let me see if I can flip these guys out of here. I'm going to grab them out of here a little at a time. That's just how they roll. All right. All right. I have an empty box right here. I'll show you the 24 boxes in just a sec when I could organize them. There's that. Let's do 3 stacks of 8. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, guys, count them out. 3 rows of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8 times 3 is 24. Here we go. 4 cards in every box, just like all the personals of the previous year releases we've done on this stuff. Let's get a bunch of them going at one shot here. These will be quick. So it breaks down to just that. 4 cards in every foil pack there. A second case of this product was just listed on the website, so if you guys are watching this on YouTube and aren't catching it live, or even if you are catching it live and you didn't see that we listed a second break of it, we just put it up there very shortly ago. Break number 2, Onyx Vintage 2022, the exact same stuff, the exact same configuration, which is 24 boxes. Let's get 8 of them going at one shot. Guys, Select is still up there. 11 spots to go. I can't dedicate a ton of time to getting it filled up after this. So here's the offer. If we can get it very close to filled, I'm talking like 6 or under spots by the time we get through these Onyx Vintage, then I'll put like 15 minutes on a timer and we'll give it a shot to see if we can get it all the way there. So the offer is out there, guys. Chip it down to 6, and I'll dedicate some time to it tonight. If not, it's going to have to be on our next live session, which is probably going to be Tuesday or beyond because of the holiday. All right, here we go. First 8 boxes. So, very likely, let's see what we got. Okay, so 1 card in the front, 1 card in the back, and the 2 sandwiched in between are the auto cards. So let me pull the one up from the back here. We got a Chipper Jones. You get the camera focus working 1 second. Chipper Jones, Atlanta. Ken Griffey Jr., Seattle. And here we go. How about a Riley Green for Detroit? Blue ink auto. Detroit going to JRG. Go Hogs, buddy. There you go. Go Hogs. Riley Green. And again, the blue ink, I'm looking to see. Blue is not numbered. Green on this particular go-round is to 50. The red is to 25. The black is to 5. So blue ink auto coming your way right off the rip here for the Detroit spot. Tony, what's happening, buddy? And up next, how about a little Joe Mack action here for Miami? The Miami spot going to Josh G. So brothers in the mix here. Mr. War Eagle himself, Joe Mack, going off to Josh G. And again, blue ink auto numbered, not numbered on the 2022. So not numbered, blue ink, going off to Josh. There we go. Second one. Some of these packs are like vacuum sealed to the point where you have no ability to grab the pack and open it up. All right, a little Bobby Witt Jr. action here. KC. Matthew Nelson, Cincinnati. Jordan Lawler, blue ink. Arizona, going to Michael L. Michael gets one. Again, blue ink, not numbered for AZ. And Cincinnati coming in next with an Alan Serda. Cincinnati, that is one of Joe's. There you go, Joe. Joe W, some blue ink. Going off to the Cincinnati spot. And again, blue ink, not actually. So blue ink is to 400 on this one. So I guess some of them. Blue ink not numbered on some. Blue ink numbered to 400 on others. Okay. Am I missing something as far as a different kind of a parallel or something? Okay. So number to 400 on that one. All right. Little New York action here. Oswald Peraza. Caden Grice. There's a prospect. Oh, it's the red frame versus the black, like the bordering, the gilding around the edges. It's like red versus black versus blue versus purple kind of. All right. So Caden Grice is our first prospect. It's not an auto. And then we have a Garcia for Philadelphia. This is going to be blue ink. And this is one of the blue with the, I guess it's kind of, I don't know if that's like a blue. But not numbered on the blue ink on that one. And then the second one is New York with the Peraza again. And this one is also blue ink, Oswald Peraza for New York. And not numbered blue ink on that one based on the framing color. Yeah, if you look at the borders of them, they almost look like a playing card. Like purplish blue, right? Then red, then black. Then you have the light blue on the Joe Mack. And then that like navy color, gilding around the edges. So I guess that's the parallel difference and why some of them are numbered. All right. Jordan Sprinkle, prospect. Owen White for Texas. And here we go. How about a Kumar Rocker? Prospect auto of Kumar. Very good. Who's got him? T. T picked up that prospect spot late in the game. There you go, buddy. Nice one. Prospect auto coming your way. And on this one, the blue not numbered, but still very nice, bud. Prospect auto coming in for T. And here comes the next one. And it's going to be the black borders. Aberson Arteaga for San Francisco. And that is going to be blue without numbering. But San Francisco on the board for Travis. There you go, Travis. This has got to be rigged. Ortega, San Francisco, blue ink. Next. This is like, I'm telling you, man, some of these are so sealed. You feel like you're snapping a rubber band when you open the darn thing. All right, Jackson Jobe for Detroit. Riley Green, Detroit. Gabriel Moreno for Toronto, blue ink. Toronto going off to Josh. Here we go, buddy. War Eagle. Gabriel Moreno, blue ink auto. And that is going to be blue without the numbering. And right behind it, how about Joe Mack again? Joe Mack, one more time. We got the light blue borders on this one for Miami. And that is Josh as well. And that one is going to be blue, not numbered. But you have the light blue borders going on it. Very nice. Absolutely rigged. Trav, speaking of rigged, any casino activity? Where did we go? We went somewhere. Where the hell were we? All right, here we go. Caleb Killian, Chicago. Alan Serda. What do we got? Nazir Mule, Prospect Auto. So second one on the Prospect. So Prospect Auto number 2 coming your way, T. And that is going to be a blue without numbering. And the second one coming up here in this box, Oswald again, Peraza for New York. Blue ink auto. Not numbered on the blue ink. Let's find some colored ink here. Lost your ass on Friday? All right. Nazier, we got a Galen. Jace Young, Prospect Auto. Prospect spot is coming in strong here. That is the third one coming your way, team. Let's see what we got on the numbering, if anything. Not numbered blue, but still a third Prospect Auto. And then a Jeremy Pena for Houston, blue ink auto. The Houston spot going to Tony. There you go, Tony. Jeremy Pena. That is going to be blue ink without numbering. Atlantic City Workers to strike on Friday. Is that right, Tommy? Jason was going down on the regular. He slowed his roll a little bit. Atlantic City Workers are striking. All right, Dylan Cruz, Prospect without ink. Marcelo for Boston. Here we go. How about another Prospect Auto? This one is Tommy White. The Pena. Tommy White, Prospect Auto. So another prospect for you, T. And that is going to be blue to 400 on that one. So blue to 400 on the Tommy White. Congrats to Tony. Everybody's giving him a congrats in the chat. I guess I didn't give the Pena enough love, right? And then next up is an Alan Serda for Cincinnati. That goes to Joe. And that is blue to 400 as well. So blue to 400 on this one. So we're 1/3 of the way in, guys. 1/3 of the way in. Let's keep doing like 8 at a shot. The hardest part of breaking on camera, the opening the pack part, because I try to practice opening them without my mouth. These are tough. Like, you want to grab it by your teeth, Joe, if that's what you're talking about. Yes. Let me tell you, man, that is definitely something that I would do if this were just my own personal thing and I wasn't doing it for a group of people, right? You are right. And especially the pack itself on these, like, the packs are like super, super vacuum sealed. We need some black rubber gloves up in here. I joke. Whatever went on with the drama that was happening with, there were some drama bombs hitting about a month or two ago in the breaking scene. Some big, high-profile names getting accused of some nonsense out there. I don't buy into it. I mean, hey, it's in their best interest to not screw people over if they're breaking as much volume as as they should, you know, but who knows, man. I saw a bunch of videos popping up on YouTube, and then they just kind of stopped. Guys, Select has not dropped in any significant spots. I think we started at 11. We're still at 11, so that one's likely going to be next week. But again, I will break it tonight if you guys are willing to get it there. You know what the hardest part of doing these live breaks is? So, like, you have a computer monitor, right? So my camera is right here where my hand is. So you're trying to hold it in frame on the camera, but you're not really looking at your actual hand where the card is. You're looking off to the side and looking at your monitor to see what's displaying on the monitor, because that's what you guys will see. So your head is like crooked off to the side. You're not even looking at the thing you're holding in your hand. That was like the hardest thing to get used to in the beginning of doing these. Now it's like second nature, but... All right, here we go. We got a prospect base here of Jacob Berry. Then a Peyton Stovall prospect base. And here we go, ink time. Carson Montgomery, another prospect. So this is 3 prospects. 2 of them being base, and 1 of them coming in with ink. Carson Montgomery, prospect hit. Prospect auto, blue ink. And then how about a little Marco Luciano for San Francisco? This has got to be rigged. That's 2 for San Francisco. Got the black borders going on in the Marco. That is going to be blue ink, not numbered. We haven't seen colored ink yet, guys. Kathy just sent me a thing that they're doing Crunchwrap Supremes with a layer of like some kind of like Cheez-It cracker inside of them. I don't know if it's real, but they're doing some kind of like Cheez-It cracker tie-ins to some of the Taco Bell items. I know Travis is out there researching it as we speak. All right, what do we got? Jonathan Aranda for Tampa Bay. Jace Young, prospect base, and here we go, ink time. We got a Peyton Stovall, prospect. So T crushing it here with the prospect spot. That is why the price was up there. They just are getting clobbered, as they should. And that is going to be blue ink without numbering on that one. And next is an Owen White blue ink on. See it, Travis. Owen White for Texas, blue ink. Texas going to Tommy. There you go, Tommy. Blue ink auto of Owen White, not numbered on the blue ink on that one. Delicious, Travis. Delicious, buddy. All right. Liberatore, St. Louis. Gabriel Moreno, Toronto. Well, there he is again. Liberatore base, and then the Liberatore for St. Louis auto, blue ink. St. Louis going to Josh. War Eagle. There you go, sir. Blue ink to 400 on that one. Then a Reggie Crawford prospect auto. Very nice. T just crushing souls. Prospect auto with blue ink, not numbered. I took a walk through the World Series of Poker a couple days ago, Travis. So we're in there. It's taking place at Bally's in Paris this year, so it's on the Strip. And we walked into the casino. I had no interest in playing any poker, but we walked into the casino and we were going to play stupid games. We were going to play Ultimate Net. All the Ultimate tables are a $25 minimum, which makes perfect sense because they're targeting the degenerate gamblers from the World Series there. So that wasn't for us at $25 minimum. Los Angeles, Tommy White prospect. Nick York for Boston. Blue ink. The Boston spot in this one belongs to Peter C. That is going to be blue without numbering. And then an Anthony Solometto, Pittsburgh auto, blue ink. Yeah, 25 minimum's tough, man. When we were in Chicago for the National last year, those casinos that are in the Chicago area, they were all 25 minimum tables. Pittsburgh. Going off to Joe W. There you go, Joe. And that is going to be blue ink without numbering. That's a tough game. You got to sit down at that game probably with like no less than $2,000 if you're playing a $25 table. If you're going to play it the right way. Got a Jacob Gonzalez prospect base, Derek Diamond prospect base. Garcia for Philadelphia, blue ink. Going for the Henry Davis, Joe? Yes, sir. Philadelphia, and this one belongs to Travis. There you go, buddy. You even got a puppy bark out of it. Blue ink, and that's going to be blue without numbering. Then we have a Dustin Harris for Texas. Texas going to Tommy. Dustin Harris, blue ink auto. Coming your way, Tommy. Yeah, 2K is probably the minimum at 25. At any given time, if you have 4 bets down plus the ante and the blind, I mean, you've got 150 out there. All right, Marco Luciano, Soderstrom, Carson Montgomery prospect auto. Carson Montgomery prospect auto. Yep, blue ink only so far, Joe. Blue ink only. A couple of them have been to 400. Most of them have been the not to 400. So prospect auto, blue ink. Not numbered. And then Anthony Solometto for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh going to Joe. And that is the blue ink, not numbered variety. Come on. All right, there's Harry Ford. Love his Model T. Harry Ford. Chris Murphy. And here we go. Jordan Sprinkle prospect auto. Blue ink prospect auto of Jordan Sprinkle. That is going to be the blue ink not numbered. And then a prospect. So this is a clean sweep in this box, T. Brock Jones prospect auto blue ink. So 2 autos, both of them being the prospect. And that is the blue without numbering variety. All right. Got a Garcia for KC base, Adley Rutschman Baltimore base. Derek Diamond, prospect coming in again, killing it. Derek Diamond, prospect auto. Prospect blue ink without numbering, and then a Yossi Galen. Texas on the board once again for Tommy. Tommy, Texas spot doing well for you, buddy. Blue ink auto. Blue ink auto without numbering for the Texas spot. All right, guys, we're 2/3 of the way in. Here we go on the last 8. I want to find some, at least 1 or 2 colored ink autos in here, right? There's 4 of them. And 8 of them. Guys, 11 spots left in that select. Can we get any kind of movement on it before we finish up here? If someone were to pick up that Tampa Bay spot in the select, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to throw this out there then. If someone picks up that big spot in the select baseball, I'll give it some time. I'll put a timer up and I'll give it like 15 or 20 minutes to see if we can get it filled up. So the offer is out there. Tampa Bay gets picked off. I will dedicate some time to filling it. If not, it's going to have to be on our next session, whenever that may be. Probably like Tuesday or something like that of next week. These boxes are kind of nice. They have like a satiny finish on them. Although I'm beating them up as I cut through them. All right, guys, here we go. Last 8 boxes, 16 autos coming up. Let's find some colored ink. All right, Grayson Rodriguez, base. What do we got? Ortega, San Francisco, base. Matthew Nelson for Cincinnati. Cincinnati going to Joe. Some blue ink coming your way, Joe. That is the blue ink non-numbered variety. And then a Luis Angel Acuna for Texas. That Texas spot doing well for you, Tommy. Congrats again, buddy. Texas blue ink auto. All right. Dustin Harris, Texas base card. Carson, what is it? Weisenhunt prospect. All right, Cooper Kinney, Tampa Bay blue ink. Tampa Bay with some blue ink of Cooper Kinney. And that is the blue ink non-numbered variety. And then more blue ink coming up next. Chris Murphy for Boston. That is going to be the non-numbered as well. Boston going to Peter C. Peter, congrats. That's the one you wanted, Tommy? Good, good, good. All right. Solometo base. There's an Ohtani base. Cooper Kinney again. Back-to-back boxes with Cooper Kinney. And at Tampa Bay one more time going off to Tony. That's blue, and that is the non-numbered variety. And then Dustin Harris for Texas. Is that a duplicate? No, we had Chris Murphy. I'm looking to see. We had Texas. It was the Acuna for Texas alongside the Cooper Kinney in the previous couple boxes. There it is. Dustin Harris for Texas going off to Tommy. Blue ink. Not numbered on the Dustin Harris, but still, nonetheless, Texas doing great. Congrats again, Tom. All right. Sal Frelick, Milwaukee. Everson Pereira for New York. Max Meyer with the blue border action here for Miami. That goes to Josh. What do we got for you, Josh? The not numbered version of blue ink. And then Everson once again with blue ink right here for New York. Not numbered. The other Acuna. Come on. All right, Cooper Kinney base, George Kirby base, Seattle. Caden Grice, Prospect Ink, Prospect Auto, blue ink, and there's the second one. We're already seeing it. It is Jacob Gonzalez, so Prospect clean sweep in this box. Jacob Gonzalez, Prospect Auto, blue ink. So 2 in a row there for the Prospect spot. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Derek Diamond and a Matthew Liberatore are the 2 base cards. There we go. Noelvi Marte for Seattle. Nice. Seattle going to Aaron. And that was the big boy spot in this one. There it is, Marte, blue ink. Congrats, congrats. Aaron snagged it up near the end of the break, really helped out the effort, and there we go. A little Marte auto coming your way, Aaron. Congrats, buddy. And how about a clean sweep? Why not 2 Seattle? How about a Julio Rodriguez for Seattle? Very nice, sir. Aaron F., congrats. 2 in a row right there. Clean sweep in that box for the Seattle spot. Next up. That's the big one, the Rodriguez. All right, here we go. Prospect base, Chase DeLauder. Carson Montgomery prospect. And here we go, Riley Green for Detroit. Detroit going to JR. Go Hogs. There you go, buddy. Riley Green, Detroit. Blue ink. We got blue ink across the way here, guys. I'm feeling like we're going to see some colored ink, but we have one chance left at it. How about a Marco Luciano San Francisco auto? Travis getting another one. Got to be rigged. San Fran auto, Marco Luciano. Going off to Travis, and here it is, guys, the 24th box right here. 24th and final. Will we see any colored ink? This is our last shot for it. Corbin Carroll for Arizona, Kumar Rocker prospect. Jordan Lawler, blue ink for Arizona. That goes to Michael. So Michael getting that one, blue ink. And the last one is, well, they were consistent across the way here. Blue ink all the way through. Chris Murphy for Boston is the last auto. And it is blue ink without numbering. So the Boston spot going off to Peter C. Guys, thank you so much again for getting that one filled. We have another active case of this stuff filling up on the website. That'll be broken in a future break session, break number 2 of it. So check out the offerings over there. And thank you again. These will ship out of the next shipping batch that leaves Vegas. Thanks, guys.